snagging hot new items, brand new items, like Apple computers, Sony flat screens, even luxury 5-star vacations for as low as 98% off retail. You go to snaglo.com, place bids on the items that they have up for auction. Now, if time expires, you're the last bidder, you win. It's that simple. Snaglo.com products are brand new, straight from the factory. Here's an example. A $1,200 MacBook sold for only $30. Now, Snaglo.com, it's a U.S.-based company, and right now they're auctioning off a brand new 2010 Jeep Wrangler. And also, Snaglo.com offers free shipping. Go there now and register so you can participate in these amazing brand new item auctions. SNAGLO.com. That's SNAGLO.com. Why buy it? Just snag it at Snaglo.com.
The Honda Pilot seats 8, so you can take all your friends to the hockey game.
Babe, who are all the kids in the back?
Oh, they're Jack's friends. Caden, Drayden, Braden, Jaden, and Hayden.
Oh, wow. Can I just call them all Aiden?
What? Honey, Aiden couldn't make it tonight. He has the chicken pox.
Well, that's one down.
The 2010 Pilot from Honda, the official vehicle of the NHL. NHL is a registered trademark of the National Hockey League.
The virus is an XL channel which may contain explicit language. Channel blocking is available by calling 1-800-XM-RADIO or for XM Canada, 877-438-9677.
The virus. Sirius 197, XM 202. Ron and Fez.
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not?
Yes.
You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you?
Yes.
Point out to me the areas where they're hiding.
You got a dope beat. We got a dope beat. Dope beat. You got a dope beat. I got a dope beat. We got a dope beat. My name is at the top of all of those that mix.
It's the Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Dave, get in on this. I want you to play Guess the Twitter with me, okay? Everybody on the show can have the opportunity to do this. It's Guess the Twitter. I've got, and this is the Twitter I'm going to start quoting. I'm going to go back and look at this. And you can ring in first if you think you have it, too. All three people are playing it. I have 15 minutes to shit before Ron and Fez start. Hope I make it. I'm going to give that to Fez Whatley first.
I'm going to say that's a Jay Moore tweet.
Sorry. Sorry. Stupid!
No, it's not a stupid guess.
I'm going to say it's a curveball. It's a chick. So I will say it's the resurgence of Brazilian Julie.
Sorry.
Shit.
I'm going to go Rorschach.
Sorry. Fez Whatley?
I will say that was Anthony.
Stay with my chick theory for now and say Angry Missy.
Fuck me. Franklin?
He doesn't
That
shit.
is back to you.
It was Jim Norton.
Mafia Life Chris.
Big A.
Man.
It was Stalker Patty.
Opie Radio. Damn it.
Travis?
This may change things for you. And, of course, as always, Eastside Dave was following along and playing the game properly.
Yeah.
Because it was a female.
I thought so.
Because why else would I bring it up?
Exactly. That's how I was thinking.
And this may change the way you think of her. Baby girl. Baby girl.
Oh, God.
Had to take a big major shit.
Don't do
Didn't
that.
know whether
Wow.
the 15 minutes would be enough time allotted for what she needed to do.
Oh, my goodness.
I knew it. I knew it was a woman. And
By the way, Julie was a great guess. Because
I
that's the
thought
type
it was
of thing
an attractive girl.
Brazilian Julie would say.
That's the reason why. Attractive. Yeah, that would be slow news if it was Rorschach.
Yeah, slow news day. And, of course, bringing Norton in, of course, you know.
Speaking of Twitter, there is a Michael Jordan on Twitter, and me and Chris Stanley. Different. We've been going over and over it. We're not sure if it's. We can't decide if it's real or fake.
It's fake.
Well, it hasn't been verified.
Then it's fake.
No, because there's a lot of people, even I don't think, there's plenty of celebs who haven't been verified.
They're all fake.
They don't take the time to do that. And this, Michael Jordan has 75,000 followers. And some of his tweets.
Fake.
sound very, very, normal. I love Neil deGrasse.
Yeah, I don't think it's Michael Jordan.
Okay, what about this? I really like the Olympics. Like, that makes sense.
I don't think it's him.
Jordan's kind of boring that way. But then we go into this. I was thinking, how do airplanes work? And so that throws me off.
That's not Michael Jordan.
But then what about this? The White Ribbon was a good movie. That's all. Like, cigars are good for nature. That's kind of Jordan-ish. Because he doesn't like to give a lot out. And so it's that kind of thing. But then he also says cactuses make shitty houseplants.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense, though. I'm agreeing with Big Mike Jordan.
You don't want to get hurt on a decoration.
And he's following Oprah, which makes sense. He's following Shaq, which makes sense. But then he also follows David Lynch.
Yeah, it's not Michael Jordan. It's someone who is lucky enough to get the Michael Jordan name first and just start tweeting Michael Jordan stuff.
But he has 75,000 followers.
Yeah, because the name Michael Jordan is a very popular one.
So you really don't think this is MJ?
No. I think that if it was MJ, you would see the authentic, this has been verified.
It just seems like so
Why,
many
you been writing
people.
to him?
I brought a couple things.
Yeah.
How's it hanging, MJ?
Love you, dude.
Agree on the cactus
What's
issue?
going on with the Bobcats? Stupid purchase, wasn't it?
Love your sneakers.
Davey Mack, what's going on in your head today? What's happening in Dave's world?
Outside of talking to my wife about it, I literally called her during the break.
Why?
About the Corey.
You think she's that upset?
I don't think she was still very upset about it.
Just loves the Corys.
She said...
well, when things grab you as a kid, it's hard to shake. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
That's why we need to console each other.
Hicks feels the same way about the Corys.
I will shut you down.
Hicks would never steal your chick, and your chick would never go with Hicks. You don't have to worry there.
I'm going to start calling Pepper's girl then. Well, speaking of Twitter... T.O. met with the Bengals yesterday. And Ocho Cinco then twittered, "You can be Batman, I will be Robin, let's go."
Let's blow each other.
Which I thought put Ocho Cinco in a kind of a smaller role that I was used to.
Well, here's what Ocho Cinco wants to see somebody else get double teamed. And he's thinking to himself, I'll fucking break open for fucking 10 yards. 10 yards I'll be ahead.
You could not possibly have those two guys on the same team. It could not happen in a million years.
And yet it will.
If the Bengals do that, they are making such a mistake. That fucking team will be a circus.
The team is a circus, and they are a mistake. There's nothing they might as well add it.
The individual fines on that team are going to be enormous.
Well, it seemed like they could have been on the brink last year. They had a great, regular season. They kind of choked in the playoffs.
They weren't as good as their fucking record, period.
But you cannot add this guy. And Ocho Cinco,
you need a straw. The straw right now is T.O.
T.O. is 36. People are talking about T.O. like he's still 29.
Right.
This guy is kind of...
Well, he had the fucking year last year of a 36-year-old man.
Right. He
definitely did.
I think he had 5 TDs. He was a subpar year. And he was the only guy they were throwing to.
But let's face it. If they have him on this team, he's going to have a better chance to get open. You know what I mean? And Ocho Cinco's going to have a better chance to get open. It might be a good move for them.
But the bigger question is, don't you think that there is such a thing as chemistry in sports?
Not in Cincinnati. There's no chemistry. They're a fucking crazy place.
But if they won what, I believe 12 games or was it 11 last year?
Here's what I don't understand about college basketball. We're now in the tournaments before the tournament.
Well, the Big
to
East.
see who goes to the tournament.
The Big East tournament goes on.
Then why isn't that still the tournament? Just let everybody in and start the tournament.
They're kind of for show. I mean, basically, all the tournaments do is...
None of the good teams need to win any of these tournaments.
No, they don't. But for the smaller tournaments, it gives you an automatic bid into the tournament, into the big
for
deal.
some of the smaller teams.
Yeah, and all that shit will be done on Sunday, too. I was told that on Mad Dog 144. They're going to have a big selection show.
What's the story with your fucking sports show?
Saturday night, midnight, live. Call in.
You're going to do 3 hours of Sam and Dave.
Yeah.
And then an hour.
Follow it up. Try to compose myself in 2 minutes and get a totally different show on the air.
Oh.
But I will do it. And I won't be showering. I won't fucking do anything.
I was talking to somebody about you today.
Spike TV, you told me.
No, I was talking to somebody about you on radio.
Oh, who is it?
Kid Kelly.
Oh, wonderful. Very handsome, that guy, huh?
Yes.
He's one of the stars around here, I feel.
Says he's not interested.
Should have waited with my compliments.
Yeah.
Until after you told me that.
Well, it started out good.
Why wouldn't he be interested?
I didn't ask him. I just said, okay, I'll come back to you another time with him.
All right, fine, whatever.
Just not interested.
Well, he doesn't know sports. You know, I know sports. Saturday at midnight.
Well, no, I wasn't talking to him about sports. I was talking about you. I was calling it the Rock Out with Your Cock Out Music Hour.
Oh, I love
Dave
that.
McDonald.
I love that.
He said he wanted the rock in and the cocks in, and doesn't like the crazy. Didn't want any part of the craziness. So what? I always like to say, when one door closes, a window's open. We're high enough that if you jump out, you'll die.
Oh, god damn, that's a dark phrase.
I have noticed this, that people's backpacks, guys' backpacks, are getting bigger and bigger.
And this ties into Dave getting the gig with Kelly Howe.
Well, Dave wears a very large backpack.
Yeah, that's actually true.
And I don't understand. It's like I didn't carry a backpack when I was a kid going to school to carry books in.
Well, you used to carry your things in a kerchief on the end of a stick, didn't you?
Polka dotted.
I was not a hobo going to school.
Maybe you were running away from home.
But the backpacks, I don't know what is in these backpacks, but they're enormous now. They clobber everybody getting, on the sidewalks.
A lot of people are putting laptops in them.
Yeah, and I have my portable DVD player in it, and I carry a big plug of headphones and usually one or two Sports Illustrateds.
See, it really is just carrying a purse around.
Well, it's not a purse, because a purse is very dainty.
Do you consider a briefcase a purse, Fez?
No, I don't consider a briefcase a purse. No, but I mean...
that is carrying a bag, though.
Yeah.
Is a gym bag a purse?
A gym bag becomes a purse, yes. It absolutely does.
Well, you got your sneakers in there, you got your fucking clothes in there.
Yeah.
Where else are you supposed to carry your clothes?
Well, I mean, you put them in a gym bag, but that gym bag does become a purse then, because you're carrying that much stuff with you.
So what looks worse, a gym bag or a backpack?
Oh, the backpack looks worse.
Okay, so a backpack is worse than a purse.
I think mine looks nice.
All right, let's see what you got in there, Dave.
Okay. I got my DVD player here, and we got a copy of Manhattan Murder Mysteries by Woody Allen, a copy of Angels and Demons.
That's funny.
On sale.
I don't even think I've seen that.
I like these
Double
fucking
magazines.
Dan Brown movies for some reason. I'll never read the books, but I actually enjoy it. I'm one of the few people. 2 Sports Illustrateds, some CDs, and then some porn at the bottom here, I think. Yeah, so it's just a lot of paperwork. It's nice. Newsweek.
So he's got magazines, books, and...
So it makes my commute go
Seems
a lot
like
better.
a lot to carry around. I mean, when I was a kid, the the dads didn't carry backpacks around.
Well, they carry briefcases, and you don't see briefcases anymore.
It's just easier to lug.
When's the last time you've seen a briefcase? Like an attaché case. You don't see them.
No, it's been a long time.
Not like a Michael Douglas movie is the last time I've seen him.
Normally, a guy will, if he doesn't have a backpack, will have a shoulder bag.
Yeah, but I think that looks a little
Kind of
like
pussy.
A, it looks pussy. B, it looks hip, and then C, I actually think it's demeaning. It makes you look like you're a little fucking UPS fagula.
I know, but a backpack you can't get away from. It makes you look like a kid. It's a child thing. It's a lunchbox.
But that's rugged. My backpack is rugged.
No,
And I actually still call it a book bag.
It doesn't look like you're in the Marines carrying your pack on your back. It
I
looks
feel
like
it
you're in the
does.
3rd grade.
I always hit people with it too, and they get so irritated. But I can't help it.
Yeah, the people that wear them, they have no idea they've added an extra foot to the back of themselves. And they turn around, and it might as well be like an elephant or a horse turning around, because they're just hitting everything in their path.
Yeah, I've hit I think I've hit Fez a couple times with my book bag.
I know you have. And I was thinking about the gadget. I think it can't be for the gadgets, because your phone or your iPod will fit in your pocket easy enough. Those things are downright tiny.
Yeah,
well, he's showing you his stuff.
My DVD player, though, I like. It's a lot better than a little tiny screen. I've got to watch Manhattan Murder Mysteries on a big screen.
I noticed, too, everyone carries like a bottle of water on their backpack, too. Basically, like, instead of just commuting to work, their half-hour commute to work, they're crossing the desert. Like, they can't make it to work without, a canteen, a water supply.
Well, if you commute far enough, you do want to have little things, that'll make your commute easier. That's why I have so much shit in mine. And water, yeah, sometimes I put my canteen in it.
Here's the thing, Fez. If you're stuck in the elevator, you're stuck. If Dave's stuck in the elevator, he's camping.
That's right. I got a nice little thing going on.
He's got a TV, he's got magazines, he's got water.
It's not just the commute. Sometimes just waiting for the buses or the trains or all the things that Americans do. Just waiting is very tedious.
Bob in Georgia, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, back when Fez was a kid, they didn't have the electronic devices. If he'd have carried around a book or something, it probably would have been chiseled out of stone, So they didn't have the opportunities that Dave has.
I'm not from the Flintstones.
Oh.
But I did have textbooks, but I didn't carry a backpack.
So it made your life harder, I think.
No, I think I just, carried the books home myself, like under my arm if I did have to take a book home.
So where are you going with this, Fez? You want them outlawed?
I would like, a size limit on the backpacks, please.
What's with all these backpacks nowadays? I see some people carry their babies. I call that a front pack.
Those baby slings, those are being recalled now.
Baby slings are being recalled. I had a Singapore sling once, but it didn't cry and it never shit itself. Backpack.
The Prius is being recalled, too. Just want to throw that in there.
I don't recall when the word recall came in. But I know in my day, if you were sent to your room, you were in trouble. You didn't have the Atari game in there to play with, or... We had Nintendo toys.
I just recalled to say I loved you. That was a song once.
They call the show 60 minutes, but if you take the commercials out of it, it's a lot shorter. I don't think they'd want to call the show shorter than 60 minutes.
42 minutes and 38 seconds just doesn't have a nice ring to it. Just kind of sits there.
Backpack.
See, I didn't think about the laptops.
They had a snack pack. That had little pieces of pudding, but my mom used to make the pudding, and we liked it just fine enough.
Sometimes a fruit roll-up would come in one of those snack packs.
And now the kids, if they fart, they write, yay pudding.
I don't know what
I
that
never
means.
much understood that.
Does it mean they have to just eat the pudding? I mean, what if they have a roast beef sandwich and fart? Does it yay roast beef?
Ron and Fez started this bit, and now all of a sudden I'm wondering where my time comes in.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think the backpack thing all the way through.
What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't think about DVD players and laptops. Laptops, I would have figured were in a laptop,
Why don't you keep them on top of your lap? That's the name of it. My day, we had a pop top, and that was for a nice Coca-Cola.
I used to think they were called lab tops. I thought scientists made them.
Later, we dropped the bomb on Japan, and we were all able to come back on boats.
Those people got what they deserved. Siding up with the Germans and all.
Tom Hanks is doing the show right now, Pacific, and if you just put his first initial, it'd be T. Hanks, or thanks. No one thanked us for dropping a bomb on them in Japan. All their skin melted off. Right now, it's a commuter train, not a computer train, so I don't know why we need all the backpacks.
Why they call them Slurpees? I mean, I drink without making any noise. I'm not slurping.
I've had it with a spoon. I don't know why they call it a spoon. Backpacks.
I just don't see why they have to be so gigantic.
What's that, penises?
No, the backpacks.
Giants.
You mentioned that quite some time ago.
Sorry.
About 15 minutes ago, you told us that a backpack was bigger.
Along with umbrellas and strollers. It's like we're living in a land of the giants.
If you shrunk a giant to a regular person's size, would he still be a giant?
I saw the New York Giants play, and I didn't think they were all that big. Later, I went and saw the San Francisco Giants play, and I saw one of them stick a bull in his mouth and chew it. I was tripping on acid at the time.
A lot of giants around.
Backpacks are very big. I watched half the 60-minute show. I guess you could say I watched 30 minutes. Backpack.
There's 60 minutes, and then there's a show 48 hours. What's with all the numbers on our network?
Here's Jay in Austin. Austin's a kid's name, and it's also a city.
Bobby B. He got a problem with backpacks, but Opie Jr. over there likes to carry things around in that big brown paper bag.
That's how I was given my lunch. It didn't happen to just one person. Happens to a lot of people out there.
Yep.
Didn't you also have an HR puffing stuff? Fucking lunchbox.
Back in my day.
When I was little.
See, here's what happens, Fez, when you get into this with them. They hear you telling stories over and over, and then they just keep feeding you like they're interested, but they're not.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever do that with your grandfather? Did you let your grandfather go on and tell the story? Or did you say, oh, you already told me that, Pop?
Never would say that in a million years. I always let the people tell me over and over again. I got no problem with it.
You know, there's backpacks when I was younger.
No problem with it. If someone wants to tell you a story, they want to like a little entertain you. Why cut them off?
Do you put up with that with younger people?
Yes, I do.
No matter who it is.
No matter who it is. I think that someone wants to tell you a story is a nice thing, so I'm not going to fucking say, shut up.
Who's the person that you know will repeat stories?
Jesus Christ. I would say our old intern Scruffy used to tell the same stories over and over again, not realizing. I don't know if he was like...
I miss that kid.
I don't know if he would black out a lot, but he would tell us about Denver, the same things.
Here's an interesting thing. There are some people that try to think if you tell them a story, if they hear a story, they have to somehow relate and tell even a bigger story.
Earl.
So if we have a couple friends like that. There's a couple, and I'm not pointing out who. But if you say, oh, this kid in my high school was so fucking crazy, one day we saw him eat a live fish, we'll go like this. We had a kid at my high school, and you're like, and here's my problem. If I'm hearing one person telling the crazy kid from high school story, I have to hear it. Now I'm hearing two separate fucking stories about people I didn't know or distant cousins that I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I know. We do. There's a lot of people like that around
I stopped my siblings on it.
Really? Because you're already doing it?
What? I do it?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yes. Oh, I had no idea that I do it. I think I do it with wrestling stories. I definitely do it there, but I do stop my...
why are you nodding to that? What does he do, Hicks?
I've heard the Bushwhacker Steve Austin restaurant story a bunch of times. It's a great story. It's a great, awesome story.
See, what happens is we'll always get a new intern in, and these interns always seem to be into wrestling. So when Fast Freddy showed up, the story got told again.
So you have a tendency to tell them old school WWF stories?
Right, yeah.
He likes that.
I know I repeat those.
The naked Andre the Giant playing fucking cards story. Of course, all the guys are being made in the Stone Cold story.
Yep.
Dave repeats his fucking serving Bill Murray story over. I've heard at least 5 or 6 times. And
I didn't know you served Bill Murray.
No,
Springsteen?
If I repeat it so much, fucking get the details straight.
I heard you tell Springsteen.
Yeah, Springsteen, A, and B, my friend, my good friend Christine had Bill Murray at her restaurant.
How'd that go?
A lot. Always would polish off an entire bottle of Wild Turkey before he left. And just really loved to drink. Depending, she said he angered a lot of the people around him, but the management loved him.
I would love him. He could anger anybody he wants.
Yeah, but the customers were always like, this guy's being so loud.
By the way, I finally saw Zombieland.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did. Guy on Netflix last weekend.
Very odd. Very odd.
Did the Bill Murray thing take you out of it?
I never was into it. The Bill Murray thing gave me a little bit of enjoyment. But overall, I'd already seen the English version of this fucking zombie thing.
Yeah.
Which is preferable.
And I still urge everyone to see Peter Jackson's Dead Alive, which is the original of all these.
I won't be saying that.
But it was the original zombie comedy that no one's seen, and they give Shaun of the Dead all the credit.
That should be called Zombie.
I thought the hunting for the Twinkie was a little lame.
It was just annoying.
Yeah,
and you didn't for a second believe anything could happen to any of these people, and it never did. And the Bill Murray thing, I mean, was literally like, we're just going to make fun of the fact that we're all in a movie.
Yeah. It was
let's make fun of the fact that people are watching this.
I mean, the one line of any regrets, and he said maybe Garfield. That was funny.
No, don't get me wrong. It wasn't that he wasn't funny when he showed up.
Yeah, no, he was. He's great.
But there was, he's always going to be funny.
Yeah, always. That is a funny fucking guy.
Never cared much for backpacks. Davey Mack, what's been in your head lately?
Well, I saw this, that Kelly Ripa had Andy Richter on her show and said...
I saw some of this, yes.
Yeah.
Kelly Ripa co-hosted it with him. Regis took one of his many days off.
Yes.
I think hip replacement or knee, Fez?
Hip.
He keeps going through different things.
Yeah.
Heart, hip.
Yes,
We're getting an all-new Regis.
Mm-hmm.
Regis will be completely done when they're, he'll be new as soon as they're finished with him. So he was on there, and she starts asking him about the Leno stuff, and I thought that he would dodge himself and get out because he was like, well, I can be on TV, but Conan can't right now.
Yeah.
And then he said NBC was kind of pricks to all the employees, and Conan was going into his own pocket to pay them off. And then he also blamed Leno a little bit.
Yes, he did.
What exactly did he say?
He said that Leno's primetime 10 p.m. show hurt the ratings of The Tonight Show, criticized that very much, and that definitely says he harbors a grudge against NBC. But so he did point the finger at Jay Leno, said the reason why The Tonight Show sucked is because of the fucking guy who's now hosting it, Jay Leno. That's why the Tonight Show sucked, or the ratings sucked, I should say.
Well, Leno's going to have to put up with this probably for the next couple of years. Whatever the deal is, this is what his money is going to, the fact that he got away for years without anybody saying bad stuff about him, I guess that's kind of over now.
Yeah.
But I was watching Leno the other night, and he just seemed, I don't know, a little more clueless than I remember, a little odder, because he was talking about Hurt Locker, and he goes, I watch all these things, and it's just really great to see a movie where the U.S. serviceman is the good guy, and he's doing a good thing, and he's not, accidentally killing somebody. I'm like, did you watch the fucking movie, Jay? The guy's a fucking fruitcake by the end of it.
Yeah.
The guy is too twisted to sit in a room with his own wife and kid and can only feel alive if he's almost dead. You're not supposed to leave there going, the great American serviceman. You're supposed to leave there going, war can really fuck you up in more ways than you expect.
He's not serving the country. He's serving himself.
Yeah, and he's just caught up in kind of an addictive personality.
How can you not get that?
I have the feeling he never watched it. I just had the feeling that he did not watch the movie.
In the supermarket scene where he's just, looking at the box of cereal, he's like, fuck this.
I don't even know how to be here.
Yeah,
I don't know how to be in a place where a bomb's not going to fucking blow my dick off any second.
Right.
But I just had the feeling that Jay doesn't, that all this stuff has gotten to Jay, that it's kind of changed him in a weird way.
Jay just seems like one of those people that doesn't really like music or movies. Like,
Why are you going to mock out Fez?
No, I wasn't. I see Letterman as a guy who definitely wants to, like, see film and has his rock bands. I do.
I'm sorry, Letterman doesn't seem like that either.
No, I think Letterman loves The Rock. I mean, he had Zevon. He loves Pearl Jam. They played for him for a week. I think he's really into, he likes his music.
He likes a couple. I mean, he likes Foo Fighters and stuff like that, but I don't see him.
I don't see Jay making any of those kind of connections.
Jay actually said when he went to the 10 o'clock show, which I thought was interesting, is that music works in the studio but not at home. that a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, this is great, and then it doesn't work at home. But I think he means it doesn't kick the ratings up. I think he just thinks about doing ratings. But I don't think any of those guys see much outside themselves.